Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. There we go. What's good, boomers? I am in home plate right now in Diamond City. This is my crib. Just remember to click follow boom. Spoiler alert, if you're planning on playing this amazing game, follow 4. I know it's been around a while, but if you are planning on playing it, I don't want to ruin it for you. You may want to exit this live stream. But I'm going to be storming Mass Fusion. Be taking my power armor with me. Because elevators don't work, and the only way to get up there is with the power armor that can help you fly, which is my Captain Cosmos right over there. Alright, boomers, let's rock and roll. Before I do, I want to quickly show you my crib here. This is in home plate. These are all my armor that I collected over the time playing this game since its release. Got all my crafting stations, all the comics that I picked up throughout the world. Starting a new rack here. You pick these up, they raise your attributes, so if you see them lying around, make sure you scoop them up and give them a read. This is a pint-sized killer that I downloaded a DLC for this game. When you kill them, you get the costume, some storage areas. I got an arcade game. It's Grognak. Don't want to play it though. Television that doesn't have any channels, just please stand by. I have a computer terminal. Virtual reality, which is wicked. It brings you to a couple different worlds that you can craft and add stuff in. Very cool idea. Jukebox. Up here I got all my bobbleheads I collected. More storage bins. Up here, dirty old bathtub. Dirty old toilet. And that goes out to the roof of Diamond City, which I'll take you out and give you a little peekaboo here. This is the rooftop, but I'm in Diamond City Stadium. That's where my home is. Pretty cool. I'm gonna sit here till it's daylight. It's only 2 hours, so there we are. Get a better look at the stadium. Pretty cool. So I'm going to be storming Mass Fusion. Gonna grab some armor and go to the Mass Fusion building. Decided to side with the Brotherhood instead of the Institute, which is a group of simps. So I have to go into Mass Fusion building. Elevators don't work, so I need this armor to get me into the areas that I can't access without armor. So let's rock this joint. Mass Fusion, where are you? There it is there. Disposal site. Mass Fusion. Yeah. That took forever to find. That's the problem when you explore this whole map and you see a bunch of stuff. You add more icons to the map. This is my armor. I can fly. Not very long, but it'll get me into the areas I need to get into. Turn my light on. I modded the light, so I got a super brighter light than what it was. These areas I've already checked, so it's just a matter of getting up to where I last left off. And I need to get up here. Let's see if I can do this in one shot, because this is pretty tricky. Quick save it. So I have to climb up some more. Oh, screwed that up. Let's try this again. The elevators don't work, so I have to do it this way until I get to a certain point where I can progress. I did find an access card, so once I get up to where I left off, should be able to continue further. But what's good to everyone tuning in, all you Fallout fans. Been through here, checked everything. I'm just trying to get to where I last left off, which is a bit higher than where I am now. Oh, now we're progressing. This area I've been through. It's there we go. So this is where I basically left off last night. All the floors below me have been searched, all the rooms. In Fallout, you gotta really look in the rooms. Every room, look in every nook, every cranny, or you might miss something. So I'm trying to get up here. And to do that, you have to jump on this ledge here of the elevator frame. Let's see if I can do it in one shot. Let's see if I can do it in one shot. Yeah, baby. I have to get up there. Just one level up, and then I'm good. Ah, damn it. Let me load the quick save. It's quicker that way. Gotta try again. Boosters don't last long. That's the thing. Ah, I did it again. Very tricky to land on that sliver of a frame, but ah! Gotta keep trying. My goodness, that's very tricky. Come on, baby. Yeah! Alright. Let's save this. Alright. This guy here is the Brotherhood. That's someone helping me storm this place. Again, I sided with these guys instead of the Institute. Just because I think you get better things with the Institute than you do with the Brotherhood than you do at the Institute. Like power armor, you get to fly around in those vertibirds. So I've been in these rooms, areas where I have to use the access card. That's the areas that I haven't or was unable to get into because I never had the card. Like this one here.
Only opens with a key.
So I need a key.
Proctor Ingram?
I could spend years looking at the tech in this place, but we've still got work to do. This building's a mess. I hope the agitator's still here.
Looking for the agitator to get the part of the mass fusion quest portion. Just gotta make sure I picked up a key card. I want to make sure it's there. Yeah. ID cards, mass fusion labs key. Okay. I just gotta check the doors. Hopefully I can get into one of them with the keys I have. Soon find out.
Can't pick this.
Get in there.
Don't have the key. No way to pick this.
Can't get in any of these doors.
Need the key. Need the key.
Need the key.
Don't have the key.
None of these doors work with the keys that I have.
Can't pick this.
Ah, just made it. Doesn't last very long.
No way to pick this. Don't have the key. Can't pick this.
Hmm. See a key yet. See a rolled up newspaper though. I'm not finding the key. One of the terminals at Mass Fusion has indicated that the beryllium agitators located in the building's basement reactor. I'll need to find a key card to access the facility's executive elevator. So, basement. I mean, I checked every floor. Let's see. There's something I'm missing here. Think we found something. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for.
There it is. Mass fusion's reactor. Don't make them like that anymore.
Just another reason why you want to check everything, every nook and cranny.
Nice.
Yum yum, gimme bubble gum.
you go.
That's why you check every nook and cranny. They had a first aid kit in the bathroom stall. Stim pack, 3 rataways, 2 rat X's, and purified water. Boom! Well, I'm at the reactor, yo. I'm wondering what interesting thing awaits me. I'm just checking every single thing here because you don't know. It might be a key lying around, might be a bobblehead. Who knows? I'm just checking everything. All the consoles. I don't see anything. Some ammo. Oh, got some radiation somewhere. I know it's going to be a battle here soon. Got a lot of secured doors. Got lots of Nuka-Cola bottles. Don't need another one. Oh, Rad X. There we go. Terminal. I'm not gonna fiddle with that terminal yet until I check everything. You never know what Bethesda has hidden in this game. Aha! We have a safe, we have Rad X, another hazmat suit. Interesting. Technical documents, which I'm collecting for one of the Brotherhood missions, if I'm not mistaken. This is a master lock. Too easy.
Nice.
Lots of ammo. Turn. I have to hack this. Oh. good, everyone? Tuning in. It's Boom on Fallout 4. I'm playing the crap out of this game. About 200 hours into this game since its release. And I'm still going, man. So much to do in this game. If you like open worlds, this is the game for you. Oh. Okay, I'm all fresh. This has got to be the code.
Radiation levels are dangerously high in there. Let me know if you need any radiation protection. I'll communicate with you through their intercom system while I monitor everything from out here.
For the hazmat suits, which are all over the place. But I have a hazmat suit, so not too worried.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Looks pretty dangerous in there. You have enough radiation protection on you?
Of course.
Yep, I've got it.
Well, take these extra doses of Rad-X anyway.
Extra doses of Rad-X?
This was a nuclear research facility. If you look around, I'm sure you can find something that'll do the trick.
Trust me, I found everything. I don't leave anything unchecked. Well, let's see. Hazmat suit. That means I have to exit this power armor. That's pretty good radiation protection, actually. Let's give it a go. Let's try it. Save it. Let's check this out. I have 1,000+ radiation resistance. I'm hoping this will hold up and decontaminated. Will this suit hold up? I already saved, so let's see. Unlock the reactor. As I go higher or lower, really hear the radiation detector going haywire here. Rad-X, we got some goodies here. Here's the interlock release. Done. I got the beryllium agitator. Booyah. Of course, there's a security alert. Of course. Oh, something's shooting me. Bye-bye. Any other tricks up your sleeve? I think that's it. My suit held up, everyone. Still 1,000+ radiation, so radiation protection for the suit. I have no idea how long I could last with this power armor, but it's held up. That's all that matters.
Proctor.
Let's keep moving. We've got a lot of building to cover.
A lot of building to cover. Uh-oh. We got enemies. Oh, you're nothing, bro. You're nothing compared to my power. Too easy. There we go. Okay, so there should be another. Oh! Too easy. Come on. Anything else? So that's why there were secured areas that I couldn't get into. These robots were disable security system error, of course. You're not gonna make it that easy. See ya. And on this one. The protectrons came out of there. Still eliminating security. This is reactor level security. Some more hanging around. I think I have to go upstairs. That's what it is. Pretty sure. Yeah. See ya. Too easy. Exit mass fusion. Let's get out of here. You wanna get blocked by the doors or you'll glitch in anyway?
Institute must have sent reinforcements. I'll help hold them
This
off.
Brotherhood
Just make
force.
sure you get the agitator out of here.
Too easy. Let's get rid of the security forces. I know these are gonna be activated at some point, so. See ya. This place is surrounded by Sims. easy. You got a damn billy club. You ain't gonna beat me with a billy club. And then power armor. Should be everyone. There we are. That's what I like.
Hey there.
Thanks for the assist, sir.
Now, the elevator. Is that mass fusion? Good. Excellent. So much for that. That's all done. Almost level 81.
Hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth scum can't be fatal. I was able to keep the Institute from getting their hands on the beryllium agitator.
Glad to see you're still in one piece.
What ended up happening at mass fusion?
Thanks to your help, our forces managed to take the building with very little resistance from the synths. We've posted a garrison there, and they'll keep the place under guard for the time being. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. We've both got a lot of work to do. In the meantime, I'll take the agitator and stow it on the Pridwin for safekeeping.
Here you go. Are you sure it's going to be safe up there?
If the Institute had the muscle to take the Pridwin down, they'd have done it already. Besides, I think they're smart enough not to poke a hornet's nest. You know, I'm not sure what the Institute wanted this thing for, but I'm glad we got it first. Now scoot. We both got things to do.
Scoot? The heck? Alright, I leveled up, yo. This is one of my settlements. See what Preston Harvey has to say.
Never again.
I the enemies are gone. Had some.
I'll hand it to you. This place isn't awful. It's still a hole, but it could be worse.
I've made my choice. The Institute is now our enemy.
I always knew that day was coming. The question now is, what are we gonna do about them?
I say we attack. Take the fight to the Institute.
I'm all for that, but we don't have any way to hit them yet.
Yeah, baby.
Holotape with the Institute
Let's take him out.
With any luck, he can use it to find some way in. In the meantime, we can focus on building up our strength while Sturgis is working his end. No half measures. This time, when we attack, we finish the job, once and for all. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Hey,
Nice hair,
Here's a
bro.
holotape I happen to have. Full scan of the Institute network.
well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. Point, I'll shoot. It's a simple arrangement.
Be level 82 before you know it, but let me show you the lab, y'all. I'm just kind of building something right now. I don't know what I'm building, but I don't know what I'm gonna put in here, but I got lights and everything going. I had to hook up a power generator, added the wiring, got the signage. Oh, and I got a nuclear reactor. So, you never know when you need a nuclear reactor. The super reactor. Produces 500 power. So it's activated. I'm trapping some animals, and I should have a ghoul over here. Yes, ghoul's already in there. Had a mutant hound. I don't think I can. Do anything with that at the moment. The reactor is all ready to go. I got more animals I trap. Anyway, I'm carrying way too much. I have to offload some stuff over here at my workbench. I'm gonna just slow right down.
What?
I really love this armor though. It's my workbench. Let's transfer all my junk. There we go. This is the Priden. It's an air base for the Brotherhood, which I'm gladly a part of. I have to speak to Proctor Ingram. Here. Where are you? Oh, he's over here. She is over here.
Welcome aboard, brother.
There's no time to waste.
Ingram?
There's work to be
So,
done.
you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me...
Damn straight!
My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot...
Easy there!
You come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see... I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
Would it help if I promised not to tell anyone else?
Okay. Get you off my back about it. I was fighting with the Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland. Worked at a staging area for the power armor troops. Our position was along a ridge line overlooking the battlefield. I'd say it was a 100-foot drop, give or take.
You weren't aboard the Pridwen?
The Pridwin wasn't under Maxon's command at the time. It wasn't even in the Capital Wasteland.
Pridwen. I called it Priden
To make a long story
earlier,
short,
but
the ridge I was
Pridwen.
standing on took a hit from a nuke. Sheared most of the cliff right off, and caused the platform I was standing on to tumble over the side. If I hadn't been test piloting one of the power armor suits at the time, I would have died.
Your power armor helped you survive the fall?
Yeah, it took the brunt of the impact. But I don't know if I'd call it surviving. The suit was trashed after it landed, and I lost both of my legs. Haven't walked since. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
Unless you like getting shot. Never.
Since the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there,
Wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than synths. They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology. Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path for science. As members of the Brotherhood, it's our sworn duty to exterminate these abominations in every form. So, can I count on you to get the job done?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips. Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
This is why I joined the Brotherhood. These vertibirds are wicked.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sight. Primary target down. Look, we're gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Brentwood for repairs.
Uh-oh.
Bingo.
You guys aren't so super.
Buckethead would show up, I'd rip his legs clean off. I hear something.
That's it.
Sober and release! Let's get close, human! This is what death looks like up close!
Two birds with one stone. One swing, I take out these two. Oh no, he's angry.
What's that?
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Is it because of what they did to your friend, Cutler?
Cutler was only one of their victims. Who knows how many others have suffered the same fate? These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths.
Can't we all get along?
Can you imagine what the synths would
With
do
the
if
super
they
mutants.
got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
How could synths bring about our destruction?
If the synths reached the point where they outnumbered mankind, how long would it take for them to decide we were no longer necessary? They certainly possess the capability to make more of their own kind, so we'd become expendable. And with Institute technology on their side, nothing could stop them, not even the Brotherhood. It's a nightmare scenario almost too terrible to contemplate. Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way, because it only gets more difficult from here. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits.
Cool beans, bro.
Use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Tegan.
The best weapon for survival out here is a pocket full of caps.
Signal grenades are usually reserved for our paladins. In your case, you should be grateful that I'm making an exception. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape. so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
What sort of differences?
Although she was working with the Brotherhood of Steel, she never formally joined as a scribe. After the capital wasteland was secured, she objected to the Brotherhood's continued military presence there. I think she assumed we would just walk away from it all. She was wrong. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on.
Too easy.
And it needs her attention.
I love the story to this game. Very good.
Consider it done, Elder.
Very good. Very good. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Keep your mind on the mission and the mission on your mind.
Station keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
We're getting a 3% Z tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
What's up?
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
Does it matter why I need it?
Nah, of course not. Just me poking my nose into your business for no particular reason.
What's good, everyone? Follow 4. Just did the Mass Fusion Institute. Something's afoot. I'm hearing a lot of gunfire. Aha! See ya. Should be it. Let me go offload some stuff. Carrying way too much stuff here.
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
It doesn't matter why. I just need it for something.
Sure thing. I was just curious. Here you go. I've already made...
This is my main home here in Diamond City called the Home Plate. Got all my crafting benches here. It's my armor station. There we go. It's my Captain Cosmo's armor. Let's see if I can... Yeah, let's do some crafting. I mean, I crafted this up, modified it pretty good. I got some Tesla bracers. Adds energy damage. I really don't think there's anything I can do with this. I mean, I got my bright headlamp. I love that. Yeah. Gonna leave this. These are all the armors I collected. Some finished, some not finished, but that one I stole from Adam Katz. This costume I got from one of the DLCs. Pint-sized killer mission, which was really cool. Got some comic racks going here. These are all the comics I got throughout the game since I played it. Workshop, can add stuff. Got an arcade. Yeehaw. And yes, it does work. And it saves your game. It's like a classic medieval style game. Uh-oh. A shaggy man beast. Can I beat him? Furious Rage. Booyah! Shaggy man beast dead. I won the battle. You find 10 gold and furry hide armor. Yeehaw. Enough of that. Virtual reality pod. Check this out. This is cool. So this is one of the worlds. Started constructing vault here. Haven't added anything to it yet, but I'm gonna be building upper floors and adding some other stuff, but I really think this is a cool idea. Change the weather, all that. Change the location. There's a couple different areas you can transport to. And this is the armor I'm wearing now. When you crouch, you turn invisible, sort of like the Predator. This is badass. I love this armor, man. Very cool. I have to give the holotape to Proctor Ingram, but before I do, I have to offload some stuff. I have a couple hazmat suits I want to get rid of. Some shirts I don't need. It's all the stuff you find in the world. Space costume, don't need that. There we go. We're good now.
Lancer Captain Kells has informed me that the Institute's on high alert, and you're to blame. Explain yourself, Knight.
How did you know?
We've been monitoring communications, and picked up an encrypted signal being broadcast from the Institute. What the hell were you thinking?
Uh-oh.
There isn't...
That's your explanation? Your instructions were clear. You were to infiltrate the Institute. I'm extremely disappointed in you, Knight.
My apologies, Elder.
Apologies are meaningless. Brotherhood soldiers take responsibility for their actions and move on. I expect no less out of you. Fortunately, this incident doesn't change our current strategy. We have a contingency plan that's already being put into effect that should ensure completion of our special project. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. And Knight, don't disappoint me again. Dismissed.
Uh-oh. Let's go deliver this tape right now. He means business.
Compression rate.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Hail, Knight. In my experience, hot shots and big metals. Despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You didn't expect me to survive the trip?
A device like the Signal Interceptor is way out of my league. I was hoping you'd make it, but I find it tough to have faith in technology I don't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
What do you hope to find on there?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Why all the secrecy?
We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. We can't risk tipping off the Institute. For now, the fewer people that know about it, the better. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new one comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Fortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Why is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. What we need is a robotics expert. And there's someone in Diamond City that fits the bill. Her name's Professor Skara. Locals say she's a wizard when it comes to fixing robots. Why don't you head over there and see if you can talk her into helping us? Oh, and take this with you. Once she sees one of those Cerebro fusion adapters, I'm pretty sure she'll have a tough time saying no. In the meantime, I'll prep Prime's CPU and we'll see if we can't get the big guy moving.
Just to make God wait a little longer.
You gotta listen. Mayor McDonough.
Oh, it's you. If you brought any bloatfly glands, why don't you just bring them back later? I'm not in the mood to deal with it right now.
Not in the mood? What's wrong?
It's my colleague, Professor Skara. Her normal field expeditions never last more than a few days, but it's been over a week now. I'm afraid something terrible has happened to her.
Uh-oh.
Why are you so worried about her?
Well, if something's happened to her, it would be a great loss to the scientific community.
Come on, Doctor. You're taking it more personally than that.
Professor and I, we're very close. If something's happened to her, I don't know what I'm gonna do. The last place Professor Scarra said she was going is the General Atomics Galleria. I'll mark it on your mapping device. There. Look, if you find her, could you tell her to come home? If you've brought me some more bloatfly glands, why don't you bring them back later? I'm not in the mood to deal with that right now. If you've brought me some more bloatfly glands, why don't you bring them back later? I'm not in the mood.
If you're heading outside the wall, might want to stock up on Commonwealth weaponry first.
Okay, I've been playing this game so long, and I just discovered a new area. That's like crazy, man. Go away. Never thought I'd find a new area. I thought I'd discovered most of the areas, but apparently not. Okay, bro, I'm leaving. I'm leaving, bro. It's like this is a robot town. I can't take anything from here. It'll be stealing.
Welcome to the General Atomics Galleria. You must be our new supervisor.
Sorry, what? You're waiting for your supervisor?
Unfortunately, yes. If you happen to
What's good, boomers?
let him know
Click follow, boom.
210 years
Check the profile. I posted some animal segments in there that I'm sure you'll like.
In the
meantime, playing Fallout 4.
But if you have any questions, I'd be happy to assist you.
That's all.
Very well.
Uh-huh.
The director has sanctioned the use of lethal force against looters.
Come on, asshole.
got it. That's it.
Not supposed to hurt the other gangs. No rule against tricking them into hurting each other.
Any deviation from standard operating procedures must be authorized by the director.
Welcome to Back Alley Bowling. Step right this way and I'll get you all set up. Here to bowl, just $5,000 a game.
Do you take caps?
Bottle caps? Of course not. Legal tender only.
Do you mind if I just take a look around?
Oh, all right. I suppose we aren't that busy. Go ahead.
Excuse me, but this is a private research site. If you're here to study these robots, I'll have to insist you relocate to somewhere else.
Whose private research site?
Well, mine, of course. The General Atomics Galleria is a rare and unique opportunity to study the robot manufacturer's patented director software system. A single master robot controlling a staff of servitor robots, which in turn maintain a facility in a self-sufficient manner is, well, remarkable. I've already told you too much. Like I said, if you want to study the system yourself, you're going to have to do it somewhere else.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Oh, well, that puts an entirely different spin on everything, doesn't it? My name's Professor Skara, and in answer to what I expect to be your next question, Professor is my first name, not my title. The whole thing's rather complicated. Perhaps I'll explain it to you sometime. So, now that I've formally introduced myself, perhaps you'd care to tell me why you're here.
Did you know Dr. Duff was looking for you? She's very worried.
Oh, not this again. Time after time, I've asked Dr. Duff to join me on these trips, but she insists on staying behind in case anyone requires a biology lesson. Then, when I return after being gone for more than a few days, she scolds me as if I'm a child. I swear, that woman acts as though we're married. Obviously, you're not here to bring me a message from Dr. Duff, so why don't you tell me the real reason you've tracked me down?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to ask for your help.
How very interesting.
I wasn't aware that you people ever asked for anything. While I'm flattered that the Brotherhood of Steel would find me useful, I can't help but be wary of your methods and motivations. Perhaps if you were more specific, we could come to some kind of a mutual understanding.
We need your expertise to get Liberty Prime back online.
Liberty Prime? Where have I heard that before? Oh, yes. I believe it's some kind of an enormous robot. Intriguing as it sounds, I'm afraid my work at General Atomics isn't complete. Perhaps you could come back another time.
Maybe this'll change your mind.
Intriguing. So, your technicians must use these to calibrate Liberty Prime's internal power system. It's quite an ingenious little device, but it could use some work. All right, you've got a deal. I'll wrap up my collecting trip and meet you at your headquarters. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a few loose ends to tie up before I leave.
Sweet.
What? I'm busy.
2 slugs in the gut, plus the fall from the elevator. I ain't gonna make it.
Quick, take this stim pack.
There you go, Brew. I got ya. You gonna make it.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna stay here for a bit.
Keep walking.
Yeah?
Yes, Piper. Congratulations, you won. I hope you break your foot trying to kick that door down.
Ugh, damn it, it won't budge. Damn it, McDonough's locked the door.
Hey, Piper.
There's no key. Gotta be a way in.
I just took the key, but it's not for this door. It's for something else. Here we
Jimmy
go.
used to have some way of opening the door. Maybe check
I
the
just
desk.
opened it. There you go.
That's far
What the
enough.
heck?
Help me! He's crazy!
I am not just going to be discarded and tossed to the wolves. I'm the mayor.
How do we get to this point?
Mayor McDonough, I can help you. But not when you're holding a hostage. Let her go.
Oh, all right. Now, I'll
Way
tell
too
you what's going to
easy.
happen next. I'm walking out of this city, unharmed, with my dignity intact.
You're not getting off the hook that easy, McDonough. You have to answer for what you've done.
I'm either walking out of the city a free man, or I'm killing as many of you disgusting, filthy savages as I can.
Ooh, that's scary, Mayor.
What are you gonna do then, McDonough?
I can't go back to the Institute. I can't stay here, but I'm a man of resourcefulness. I'll make my way. Just let me go. Hasn't there been enough bloodshed? Think about poor Mr. Sullivan.
Fine. Get out of here, and don't come back.
And if I were you, I'd run. Far.
I'd say I'll miss this rust bucket of a city, but I won't.
So the big fat liar gets to walk free. Another depressing story. Without a mayor, the city council will be next in line to pick up the pieces. Let's hope they do a better job. And I don't know when people are gonna be ready for another mayoral election. Not gonna be soon, that's for sure. But
Piper.
I got a lot to clean up here, Blue. Hit me up again later. I think Diamond City's gonna need me for a bit. Don't worry, we'll hit the road together soon.
Proctor Ingram.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Professor?
You call this a good start? This poor thing's memory core was completely corrupted. Haven't you people ever heard of inertial dampeners? Titanium shock casing? It won't be easy, but I should be able to make a few modifications and get his basic functions online. If you can keep your inept scribes from slowing me down.
Charming, isn't she?
Did we make a mistake asking her to help?
No, don't worry about it. We might not be best buddies, but we'll get the job done. Besides, Skara's worth all the aggravation. I've never seen someone so proficient with Prime's power systems. She's already saved us weeks, maybe months of work. In fact, we're ready for you to start building his electromagnetic actuators.
What do the actuators do?
Pretty simple, really. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs.
Say that 10 times
Prime's new arms
fast.
are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
All right, Ingram. Enough with the school lessons. Here's a list of materials you'll need, and the plans to make the actuators.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the
I
high-powered
believe I
magnets.
got one of them.
They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Alright, boomers, I'm going to cut out the live now. We'll definitely continue another live session. Thanks for tuning in, Boom Lab. Please remember to click follow Boom. Check out my socials. The link in the bio. Thanks for your support. Kaboom!